So we're here again today with the 1974 AMC AMX Javelin. This is currently on eBay with a buy it now or make best offer. Today's video is just going to be us starting, stopping, turning, blinking, all of that good stuff. Had some questions about that with the vehicle, so I want to show that it runs and drives just fine. So that's what this video will be. We've got the starter button down here, so I'm going to turn the key and we'll hit that button. Again, car's a little warm. I drove it down the road a little bit, but you can see it fires right up, no issues. Got my assistant holding the phone right now. So I'm going to start off by putting the vehicle in low 1. It shifts fine, man, through the automatic, but I like to put it in the low gear. So we've got the, you can see we're turning right, blinker works just fine. Accelerates nicely. Sorry for all the road noise. You may not be able to hear what I'm saying. We've got the windows down. It's over 100 today in our area of Texas, so we don't want to sweat like we're in a sauna. The car, you can tell, runs nicely, nice and smooth, decent acceleration. So at this next light, when I turn right, I'll let the transmission shift through itself. You won't be able to hear it because, you know, these Borg Warners don't really have a shift kit that comes with them. There went through the second, and there's third. You know, car sounds good going down the road. It's a bit loud. It does have those Super 44s from Flowmaster. But nice and smooth down the road. Like I said, everything works. The horn gives you a little trouble sometimes, but I think that may be some insides that are a little worn. We're not even halfway to the, we're about a little less than halfway for the warm-up. These old 3-speed automatics is the sound may drone you to death just a little bit. It stays at a slightly higher RPM than some of the later 4-speed autos, and then, you know, the newer stuff that they go well past 8 these days. Nice smooth braking. I'm just putting my foot on it, not having to mash on it or anything. Brakes are solid. Stop straight. You can't see it now, but I actually don't have my hands on the steering wheel. And the car just brakes nice and straight. The front end's well aligned. Probably needs some of the rubber bushings and things gone through in the front end. It does come with a bushing kit. That's part of the extras that come with the vehicle. I do have a urethane bushing kit that comes with it. So you wouldn't have to, you know, buy that stuff. It would come with the car. It cruises, you know, smooth. Brakes smooth. I've taken this car. I say we. I've taken this car on the highway several times. Pushed it up to 75 miles an hour or higher. Held it there for over an hour. And the car did fine. It drank gas, which, you know, you would expect from these older vehicles and large carburetors. It's not a Prius or a Tesla. Kind of an anti-Prius or Tesla. Definitely drink some fuel. I do run 93 octane in it. I just like the slightly higher octane. I think it helps it run a little better, a little more smooth. I have run 87 octane I didn't have any pinging from the lower octane gas. So, you know, if you want, you could run a lower octane fuel in it and you'd be fine. I just like the higher octane. I think it helps it run a little cleaner and smoother. Is a make an offer or buy it now. So, you know, if you're interested in the vehicle, you know, pop an offer in there. If you have questions, I do try to return those questions as quickly as possible. One thing with the sale of the vehicle is I'm not selling it separately from the parts, and I'm not selling the parts separately from the vehicle. I don't have time to mess with shipping individual items. So the vehicle will come with the parts, or the parts will come with the vehicle, you know, depending on how you want to look at it. We'll get a little turn here. Again, nice smooth braking, no jitters, no wheel wobble. Bicycle. We'll see. Nah, we got time. We don't have to scare him. You know, the vehicle definitely isn't something you see on the road every day. You know, you take this to a car show and you'll see 1,000 Mustangs, new and old, 1,000 new and old Camaros, Challengers. You will probably be the only AMC at a car show. And the questions you'll get when you drive something like this, there's usually 3 questions or 3 statements. One will normally be, I knew a guy in high school who had one of those. The other will be, what the hell is that? And then lastly, my favorite is when people ask if it's a Mustang, because some of the early 70s models Mustangs had a similar appearance-ish. They didn't have the fender humps. But, you know, people will ask if it's like a 71 or 2 Mustang. And I like to agree with them and let them live in blissful ignorance. Again, you know, car's turning fine left and right. Does well. I mean, you could drive this while it's a project, which is kind of what I've been doing. You know, because you definitely want to give it a few miles every so often, get it around the block, keep everything warm. All right, back to the house. So again, if you're interested, throw an offer on it this time around, or click buy it now, or shoot me an email if you have questions about the vehicle. Thank you, and happy bidding.